Well, I think we were both observing what was typically going on in the factory environment, and the difficulty was that management thought they had done the job by scheduling activities in the shop, but they didn't know whether those things could actually be done or not. So the time you found out that you were unable, for one reason or another, to do what you were supposed to do was when you were supposed to do it, which was very disruptive and wasn't very efficient, of course. But it was partially an attitude thing, that people wanted to really do the best they could, but when they discovered that they didn't have the equipment, the tools, the fixtures to do the job, but they existed because they're over there on that machine doing something else. How did you know that you couldn't really do what you were supposed to do? People on the factory floor scramble, and they do the best they can with what they've got. But sometimes in the improvisation process, things don't get done exactly as well as they should be. So there's a lot of things that occur, and what's really interesting is that, quote, management, unquote, is totally unaware that all this confusion is going on the factory floor, because they think they have managed it by saying, do this and so, and they really don't want to know how it gets done. Nothing happens, by the way, in a manufacturing company until somebody orders something. So it's a very reactive environment, totally reactive. So when an order comes in, the question is, do you know that you can actually deliver that order within the time that the customer says he needs it? And the usual practice is to accept the order without knowing. So now you begin to see the reason for what nMetric does. You can tell in advance, yes, you can do something.